We got some absolutely massive news to talk about today, my friends, regarding Bungie, Activision, and the future of Destiny. It's some big stuff. What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with Brandon for guys today, coming at you some really exciting news. Really exciting news. And it's the fact that Bungie just announced that they're going to be splitting with Activision. Bungie and Activision are splitting. They're leaving each other, man. And I am super excited for this, and I'll explain why in just a few minutes. But first off, back in, I think it was like 2007, Bungie split with Microsoft. And obviously we know that, Bungie was creating Halo, and Microsoft kept the rights to Halo. But this time it's much different. So instead of Activision keeping the rights to Destiny, Bungie is keeping the rights to Destiny. And this is absolutely huge because Bungie's still going to be able to create Destiny. One of the things I was concerned about recently is I had some kind of speculation that maybe Bungie was preparing to hand off Destiny to another developer so they could split from Activision. The split from Activision happened, but thankfully Bungie kept the rights to Destiny. It's going to be transferred over. The transition process is already begun, and it's in the early stages, and it's gonna continue to unfold until completion, obviously. So this is really big news. Before I kind of talk about my own personal spin on it, I'll give you guys kind of the facts and Bungie's statement. So this is what Bungie had to say. When we first launched our partnership with Activision in 2010, the gaming industry was in a pretty different place. As an independent studio setting out to build a brand new experience, we wanted a partner willing to take a big leap of faith with us. We had a vision for Destiny that we believed in, but to launch a game of that magnitude, we needed the support of an established publishing partner. With Activision, we created something special. To date, Destiny has delivered a combination of over 50 million games and expansions to players all around the world. More importantly, we've also witnessed a remarkable community, tens of millions of Guardians strong, rise up and embrace Destiny, to play together, to make and share memories, and to even do truly great things that reach far beyond the game we share, to deliver a positive impact on people's everyday lives. We have enjoyed a successful 8-year run and would like to thank Activision for their partnership on Destiny. Looking ahead, we're excited to announce plans for Activision to transfer publishing rights for Destiny to Bungie, and with our remarkable Destiny community, we are ready to publish on our own, while Activision will increase their focus on owned IP projects. So Activision's own owned IP projects. The planned transition process is already underway in its early stages, with Bungie and Activision both committed to making sure the handoff is as seamless as possible. With Forsaken, we've learned and listened and leaned into what we believe our players want from a great Destiny experience. Rest assured, there is more of that on the way. We'll continue to deliver on the existing Destiny roadmap, and we're looking forward to releasing more seasonal experiences in the coming months, as well as surprising our community with some exciting announcements about what lies beyond. Thank you so much for your continued support. Our success is owed in no small part to the incredible community of players who have graced our worlds with light and life. We know self-publishing won't be easy. There's still much for us to learn, and as we grow, and as an independent global studio, excuse me for the stutter, but we see unbounded opportunities and potential in Destiny. We know that new adventures await us all on new worlds filled with mystery, adventure, and hope. We hope you'll join us there. See you, Starside, Bungie. I am so excited, my friends. Okay, now listen. There's one thing I do want to say is that Bungie has made their own mistakes in the past. Every developer makes their own mistakes. They're not without their faults and mistakes. Not every mistake with Destiny has all been Activision. So you do gotta acknowledge that. But there is a lot of the big stuff that has been on Activision's shoulders. It was their doing, and I think the game would have been, and in the future will be, in a much better state with Bungie, self-publishing, with Activision out of the picture, because Activision, obviously, they're more of a corporate, organization. They have a corporate angle on things, and at the end of the day, everyone needs to make money, everyone needs to feed their families, things like that. But the thing is Activision, obviously, as a publisher, just like EA and any other publisher, is very corporate focused, right? Whereas developers tend to be more in tune with the players themselves. They tend to have a little bit more passion of the game itself. You know, obviously there's the business side of things, but you know, publishers are usually, you know, almost entirely focus on the business part, right? Which is why that can sometimes, or very often, unfortunately, negatively affect and impact a game, as we've seen with, you know, not just Activision, but various publishers over the past, you know, few years, over this whole console generation. Really, it's been getting pretty bad with how publishers are kind of dealing with game stuff. So, you know, while developers are not without their own mistakes and faults, and, you know, obviously they still have to be business oriented, I feel like they're more in tune with the players, and they're more in tune with, obviously, I mean, they're creating the game. When you create something, you know, your heart's going to be more into it. If you're just publishing it, you're just going to be basically, you know, the publisher's just the suits. The people are just like, got to get the game out, got to, you know, do the business stuff, right? And often that affects how things are. I mean, look at Call of Duty with supply drops, for example, right? That's obviously a business thing that Activision pushed, that the publisher pushed. And there's many different things. If we look at Destiny 1, for example, Destiny 1 was going to ship with the first 2 expansion packs as part of the vanilla game. And as far as I understand, Activision pushed for that content to be cut and sold as DLC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding of the situation. So, for example, you know, that launch would have been very different. We would have had the first 2 expansions as part of the vanilla base game of Destiny 1. All the tension that's been between Bungie and Activision has been going on long before Destiny 1 even shipped. Kotaku actually reports saying that when this development comes after years of tension between the two companies, tension that has existed since before the first Destiny even shipped. Bungie told employees during a team meeting this afternoon, framing it as a fantastic fantastic news for the studio that has long grown sick of dealing with its publisher. Employees cheered and popped champagne, according to one person who was there. So obviously, you know, you can get a little bit of a sense that you know, there was tension, there was issues. We could see how Destiny 2 launched, and it wasn't in the best state. Most of Destiny 2 wasn't in the best state until Forsaken, and Forsaken was in a better state because I think Bungie really pushed hard to you know, have as much different as they could, as much things that the players wanted as they could. They really pushed, and I guess most likely fought against the publisher, Activision, to you know, have Forsaken as close as what they wanted it to be and what the players wanted it to be as they could. So moving forward, that's great news for the player, because Destiny and whatever else Bungie creates in the future, you know, the future you know, updates and expansions, and Destiny 3, whenever that happens, you know, most likely for next gen PS5 and Xbox Scarlet, or whatever, you know, that Xbox is going to be called. It's huge, because you know, with Bungie self-publishing, you know, obviously that's a huge role to take on, but they can make it more about the player, more about the fans. You know, they can make decisions that are more about the community. And again, you can tell that Bungie is one developer that really strongly cares about the community. They're really in tune with the community. They're constantly, you know, interacting with the community, and they know how important their player base, their fans, the community that has been built around, you know, their studio, their games. They know how important all that is. So, you know, moving forward, I think Destiny is going to gradually be in a much better place. It's not going to be an overnight thing. Obviously, you know, there's going to be a transitional period. I mean, right now they're still going through all the, you know, the business stuff, if you will, right, to make that transition. So it's not done yet. You know, they're kind of going through all that process still. But the fact is, they are going through that process. It will take a little bit of time, and once that process is done, it's obviously going to take some time for Bungie to start, you know, kind of creating the world they want to create without, you know, the suits, if you will, the publisher kind of constantly intervening and pushing different ideas and things like that, you know. So Bungie's gonna be able to do whatever the heck they want, really. That, you know, whatever they wanted to put in the game, however they want to make the game, and the experience is going to be completely solely up to them. And again, because they care so much about the community, it's going to be a much better experience. So Destiny, my friends, the future of Destiny, Destiny's Destiny, if you will, Bungie's Destiny is looking extremely bright. If you guys have been liking Forsaken, like Bungie said, there's a lot more of that to come. They're gonna make it probably better than we've ever experienced Destiny. I think it's gonna be a lot better than we've ever experienced it. They're really listening to the fans, and I'm very, very optimistic for the future of Destiny. So I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what Bungie does with the franchise moving forward as they self-publish. And I don't know, man. It's great. I think it's great news. I'm super excited. But let me know what you guys think about this news in the comment section below. Are you as excited as I am? Are you very optimistic as I am for the future of Destiny, with Bungie being solely in control of it moving forward? Let me know your thoughts, and if you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, the comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys very soon in another video, and like always, my friends, game on, and I'll see you Starside.